This is take 2 of being woken up by a police chase. Hi, I'm Angelo. I've been homeless for 9 months now. I sleep in my car, and LA just made it illegal to sleep in your car in many areas around here. In the middle of this catastrophe of people not being able to afford homes, of losing affordable housing, they saw fit to punish vehicle dwellers even further.
I'm not here to appeal to your sense of humanity like the people who spoke before me. I'm here to remind you all that your jobs are not safe. That's right. I'm here to remind you all that in this very district where we stand, last year a third-party candidate got nearly 30% of the vote against the Democrat. Your jobs are not safe. And all of that grassroots organizing power is coming for each and every one of you assholes if you don't straighten the fuck up.
Ma'am, I will have to place you in arrest for refusing my orders to leave.
I'm so satisfied with the cause in which I have engaged, and my only regret is that I have not won more than one life to give in a service.
Thank you so much for your thank you so much for your cooperation.
Keep yourself on the outside. Yourself on the outside. Give us your name.
So I was sleeping in a street where I thought it was pretty isolated. I thought it was pretty quiet. I woke up at 4 a.m. hearing footsteps. I first thought it was just a group of friends running, chasing each other. Then I hear someone yell, "Stop running," a male voice. And from what the sound of it that I could tell, this was obviously a police chase. I didn't look out my windows because, first of all, my windows were all boarded out, covered up, so the police weren't paying attention to me, but also I didn't want to suddenly surprise the police and stick my face up to the window, let alone have my phone, this black object in my hand, and start recording. But literally, from what I could tell, a few feet away, the other side of the street, what it sounded like was a guy who was running from the police, dove under a car, and was hiding there, and the police were yelling, "Get out from under there, get out." And then they were saying, "I'm going to pepper spray you if you don't get out." Then they were yelling, "Don't do anything stupid." And one cop yelled, a male cop said, am I in focus? A male cop said, "I've got lethal." I thought, holy crap, they might shoot this guy and kill him, or I don't know if he's going to try and kill them. I was like, please don't be a shootout. Thank goodness also, by the way, none of this happened under my car. Can you imagine if he had dove under my car and the police started shooting at my car? The guy apparently surrendered himself, and I was still scared, worried about, not so much for myself, but wondering what's going to happen, what are they going to do? I never got how, you see police chases on TV, the John Bonnell shows. When I was a kid, they used to have World's Wildest Police Chases or something. And once the person gave up, the cops would be all over him, "Get the fuck down, grabbing him out of the car like he's an expert commando fighter or something. The person was usually an idiot or whatever it was. I was often cheering for the criminal to get away, just because I like seeing whatever. I like feeling like you could get away if you had to. Anyways, so the cops were not like that. They calmed down. Thank goodness. It seemed like they didn't want to hurt him. They didn't, I could tell they didn't rough him up or anything. They were speaking to him, with a good amount of courtesy. It sounded like they said, you burglarized something, so, hey, who knows if he did it? That's all alleged. I didn't see anything, because again, I'm lying there just bracing for the moment where they knock on my car door and just hassle me or something. I went to bed at midnight that night, didn't even get up. Couldn't fall back asleep because the cops were still in the area. I was like, oh crap, are they gonna hassle me? And are they gonna seal off the street so I can't leave? I heard them telling people to leave, to move their cars because they had to investigate. But by 6 a.m., pretty much all the cop cars were gone. I was able to get up and drive away. So that was tense. Again, not so much for me. I was worried for that guy and just for everybody. I didn't want this to be a horrible, tragedy. And hopefully whatever happened, the guy who they were chasing, hopefully he's all right and doing well for himself, whether, whatever is alleged to happen, had to have happened or not. But hey, that's a story of being woken up with a surprise, huh? Am I still in focus? Second story, by the way, I got a nice shirt on. You can't really see it. Second story, I performed on stage with DJ Doug Loosenhop the other day. Can you believe that? Me, little old Virginia Angelo, Ginia Gillo. I didn't arrive to perform. I was there in the audience. I was going to watch the show. I was sitting in the very front, and he said, I've got some jokes printed out. Does anyone who hasn't done comedy before want to try some jokes? So I immediately raised my hand. He's like, yeah, come up. I don't think he remembered me at all, because I've introduced myself to him before. He knows, my mom was in Tim's Cook-Off. He works with Tim Heidecker all the time. Like, he gave me some jokes to read them. They were hilarious, really weird, one-liners. I had a lot of fun doing them. I didn't play it all and act all silly and stuff. I was trying to be as straight-faced as possible and just deliver the jokes. I did crack once where I started to read one and I just broke down laughing. But it was the very last one. It was the longest joke, and because of that, I think the audience laughed a lot because they realized, like, I was holding it together the whole time. I was being calm. I wasn't, like, smiling too much. I was just trying to give good delivery. That was really cool. I told 10 jokes with Doug Loosenhop. My first time on stage in Los Angeles. I'm not really trying to get up on stage to do comedy around here. I sort of thought about it. I'm like, no, I'm not that into it. I don't enjoy that kind of performance. But that was so cool. I had a ton of fun. Hey, everybody, go to Doug's channel, check him out. Because also, he premiered an episode of Too Wet Crew, his web series, while we were there. So go check. I'm going to link to that in the description. You got to go, right? Everybody's watching these videos. Now that I'm producing them well, and I'm making everything look nice and going through all this effort to produce them for you, you got to go check it out. Tell Doug Angelo sent you, and you got to work for Angelo. I mean, Angelo's got to work for you. So what you think, everyone? What you think of the new format? Is this fun? Do you enjoy this? Do you enjoy... Oh, I didn't get new glasses. I found my second pair of glasses. My other ones just broke sitting on my face. I didn't do anything. They just broke. These ones, I was looking in my glove box, not my glove box, the center console in my car, and I saw them there. I was like, oh, what's these? I forgot, where these were. I didn't know if I had the second pair of glasses. I was going to go digging through my trunk for them. Sure enough, these were in there. These are great. Oh my goodness, so glad I have these. Not too big. Hey, now you see how I saw without my glasses. Just kidding. You know what? I want to get this format a little bit more dynamic too. I want to get some camera operators and stuff. I can't get too many people because they're going to shut me down if they see me filming around here without a crew. But anyways, hey, what a story, huh? Talk about that. Did you ever think you could wake up with the police chase literally several feet from where you're sleeping? That's like, for most of you, the police running through your living room chasing a suspect. For me, that was several feet away, like the car on the opposite side of the street, like I think a 2-lane street, because it was this little industrial road. And performing with Doug Loosenhop, all in the same week. Can you believe it? What an entertaining series of events. You never know what's going to happen here in Los Angeles. It's a big cast of weirdos, basically, and I'm one of them. I don't count myself out of that. And how should I end this right now? I think it'd be funny to just get me running away, but if I can get this in focus, let's see. Is that good? Where am I? I can see myself. Am I in focus? All right, here we go. I'm gonna start running now. Bye, everyone. Wait, that was no good. I'll do that again. Bye, everyone. Nope, that was no good too.
It sucks. I try to do my best, but it's not enough in my job. It sucks. Hey, shut the fuck up, no one gives a fuck. Hey!